It'd be good to turn on my mic once in a while, wouldn't it be? So let's do that again. It's Dr. Vibe, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe show, the home of Epic Conversations, and I'm the host of Epic Conversations, 2020 Best Podcast News Award winner, 2018 Innovation Award winner, given out by the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. I also co-host and co-produce the only online show in the world for dads and fathers. It's sponsored by Dove Men Plus Care. And as always, I'd like to say you're blessed, highly favored, a magnet for miracles, and a solution for someone's problem. This is interesting. Like, just as we're playing the intro, one of our four friends was here. Now, in the last minute and a half, everyone else shows up. So I hope that, like, these last minute people, I don't know. I hope you don't operate your establishments like that. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. So I can see all in the background, and we're going to have some fun this morning. We're continuing our epic conversations, talking about an event that's coming up. If you don't know what the event is, well, let me play it for you. So let's just do this. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. There we go. ByBlacks.com Restaurant Week is in the house starting next week. And we don't got one, we don't got two, we don't got three, we got four of the restaurants participating. Four of the restaurants participating today on our epic conversation. So you know what? In the tradition of Queen Latifah, I'm going to introduce the ladies first. And if you know that song, then you got some history behind you. So I'm going to bring up one at a time, and then we're going to have a great conversation. So first up, we have Chef Erla. How are you this morning, Chef Erla?
I'm doing great, blessed and highly favored.
Woo, where you get that from?
The man himself.
Oh, okay. Next up, a lady who I've known for a while who's in transit, so be careful. I don't like having conversations with people who are driving because it gets me worried. You good, Chef Naza?
I am. Good morning, and greetings to everyone. You know, Toronto traffic doesn't matter how early you leave your house to get to your destination.
It doesn't.
But I'll be off the road momentarily. In about 3-4 minutes, I'll be off the road.
All right, next up.
Good to be here.
Excellent. We have the Ends Restaurant. Good. Look at I love oh, very nice. Where are you? You're not at your restaurant this morning.
Yes, we are. I am.
What's that? Okay. All right. Love the background. There we go.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. And we've got the restaurant, but what is your name? Tell us.
My name is Camille, and I'm one of two operators of the Ends Restaurant.
Is that Camille with one L or two L's?
It's two L's. Camille.
See, I just updated it for you on the screen because I know we know your place. We need to know your name.
Thank you. Nice
and then, no problem. In the anchor. Oh boy, check it out, Gray Beard, Mr. Gray Beard from Buchan. Good morning, sir. Amir, how you doing?
Good morning to you all. Good morning. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday.
Hey, thank God it's Friday, and thank God it's nice weather outside, so you can get more. All of you can get more people in your restaurant.
It is beautiful out there. It is
Absolutely. So,
indeed.
I just a little caveat before we get started today. So, Chef Erla can only stay with us for the first half an hour, so I may lean a little bit more conversation to her just because she's short on time. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you so much. So, Chef Erla, tell us about Erla's Kitchen.
Well, Earl's Kitchen, I've been cooking out of my kitchen from my house for quite a bit of years. And later on down the line, things was getting quite busy. The food is good. The people are accepting that. So I had to get a space, like a restaurant space. And this is something I did back in September, last September. So
All
with
right.
in Earl's Kitchen, you will find it's a Grenadian authentic restaurant. We also serve a different kind of food. We still do a regular, usual oxtail, curry goat, but authentically on a Saturday we gear to order, which is Grenada's national dish, and our fish Friday like today. So that's why I could only stay on for half an hour because on Friday is Fish Friday at Earl's Kitchen, and that's a big hit as well.
All right. Good stuff. Naza,
Seafood
tell us
Friday,
some about.
yes.
No, Naza, tell us some about your background, your history.
Of course. So I am Naza Hassabinebi. I am of Eritrean descent. I was born and raised in Eritrea and came here many moons ago. And I grew up really watching my mother cook in the kitchen, being the eldest girl in an African family. It means your mama's right hand. And so I learned the passion and the desire, the servicing of others through my mother's teachings or through my mother's leadership. And years later, I created or founded Chickpeas Veg on completely international vegan and plant based cuisine with an East African, Eritrean, Ethiopian twist. So you could find things like with jerk seasoning, but then you can find berbera seasoning, but then you can also get some Thai curries. So we love to do just a blend of different flavors, aromas, and spices, really just in celebration of the dynamic cultures that we have here in the city. So we're able to kind of sample a little spice from here and there to create and offer the public delicious, fully vegan cuisine, but still exploring the cultures and flavors of the globe. So it's definitely a passion. And also, the business is a bonus because I've been living a vegan plant based lifestyle for over 25 years. You know
Wow.
this, Ed, about me. And you know my boys who are 19 and almost 21 now who are vegan from
Wow.
birth. So it's a way of life for us. And now we get to offer it to our communities and the broader community at large.
Excellent, excellent. So, just like to take a little pit stop here. If you want to find more information about ByBlacks.com, the restaurant week, there's the link right on the screen there. ByBlacks.com/restaurant week. Next, let's go to Camille. You're on mute. Let's see.
Sorry, my screen.
Oh, no problem.
My name is Camille, and I said I'm one of the owners of Ben's Restaurant. Here at the Ends, we do Jamaican comfort food. We pride ourselves in customer service first and great food hand in hand. We want to break the stigma of bad service equals good food. So here you'll get your food and you're going to get it with a smile. The type of cuisine we do, for example, would be an oxtail mac and cheese that we're famous for here. Next up would be a barber fried chicken that's near and dear to my heart. And then we also do like a rasta pasta. A good point here is we do all our food fresh, done to order, so nothing is put down.
Okay, fantastic. And let's close off the first round with Mr. Amir.
Yes, I. Um, so my name is Amir, one of the owners of Buka Edible Bliss Restaurant, located at 774 Danforth Avenue, Greektown. So basically, I started with working in film, television, cooking for the cast, crew, and so everybody loved my food. So I decided to open a restaurant with a partner of mine named Ricardo Province, and we started in a small location, 12 seats, and we had a lot of people coming through and loving the food. So Buka is it's basically mean campfire. So everything that we do is street food. We that's what we do. Haitian Caribbean street food. A lot of deep fry goat, chicken and fish and everything, plantain and fritters. So basically, I started cooking at an early age. Looking, my mom used to teach me how to cook, and I just have a passion for it. So I always wanted to have my own restaurant, basically. So I opened 3 years ago during the pandemic, and but we survived it. Now we're in a bigger location. We
Yes.
because like people really supported it. Like it, we're the only one doing that. Um so we located at on the Denver. So basically, I started 3 years ago, and now we just moved, and it's the people are still supporting it, and I have a great chef in there as well. Been with me, Edible Bliss. I don't know, she's been a very supportive of Buka, and I have Ricardo and Francine as part of the owners, and so basically we um we been doing a lot of different things. We started doing street food. Now we got a bigger menu. We have
Okay.
um, different things that we implicate in the menu, which is the authentic Haitian food. We,
Hmm.
we actually same thing. We focus on welcoming our customers, making them feel like at home. So we and also do a lot of events in there. It's a big place, so we do every week we do something different there, like
Okay.
for karaoke. We do comedy nights. We do DJ nights, shows, a lot of different things.
All right. Good stuff. Well, finish round one. I just want to get some. We got some family watching. So we got Dr. Tachi says good morning. She's watching all the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and she hosts the livest program on the digital highway called about media tech and pop culture called Mediascope, which is on Wednesdays 5 p.m. Eastern time on Instagram Live, and then 6 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, all other platforms. And I think all of you may know this gentleman named Roger Dundas says
Yes,
good morning.
yes, yes. Good morning, Roger.
Morning,
Right. So Roger says good morning to you
Good
all.
morning, good morning, good morning.
Also, we've got Dr. Tatch even says good morning to Roger Dundas. And Roger says, we had food from the ends on Wednesday, oxtail barbecue chicken delish. And
Thanks,
then we
Roger.
have another U.S. friend, member of the family, Divine Right from the DMV area. Say good morning from the DMV area. So let me
Good
ask all of
morning.
you an interesting question. How are things different now compared to a year ago with your restaurant? Who wants to, chef? Go, Chef Earl, go first.
Well, my restaurant is not even a year as yet. We only
Wow.
opened, it's newly opened like in September last year. So September this year will be 1 year. But even with such a short time, it's been doing well. We have a lot of patrons that come out as far as Hamilton, Oshawa, Pickering comes out to get the meals. So I wouldn't complain. It's doing well.
So let me just spend a quick moment. A year ago, your restaurant didn't even exist.
No, it was from
Okay.
my kitchen. I've been cooking, like I said. I've been cooking from my kitchen, and people will come on a Saturday, and I've been doing caterings on the side. With that, my kitchen got too small. My kids say they want their home back, so I had to actually look out and find a space, and that's how the
Wow.
restaurant come around.
You are blessed that you're only here for half an hour because I need to find out more about that story because like a year ago you didn't even exist,
That's
and
correct.
post pandemic you decided to open up. So we may get to more of that, but definitely congratulations on that. Camille, where was your restaurant a year ago?
We're actually going into a year and a half, so we were just opening as well. And it's crazy to see the difference. Social media has had a big play in our restaurant, so we're seeing a lot of return on our TikTok, on our Instagram. So it's definitely been a roller coaster, but it's been a good one.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Amir, a year ago.
So a year ago, we were on a small little venue, small location, 12-seater,
Yes, on Kingston Road.
Kingston Road. So now we're in a bigger place, about 12 to 85 seats. So it's like 10 times bigger, and the where we are, the location that we are now is just a lot of foot walking, a lot of people supporting it. I would say it's been tough, but it's it's like the people just enjoying it and coming through. It's just like we're loving it, and it's totally different from where we were. It's like it's it's going well, I would say, but for now, so I'm happy. It's just I feel blessed.
Nice, nice, nice. So it seems okay. So what have been some of the, let's compare a year ago. In the last year, what have been, whatever you're willing to share, one or two of your toughest challenges you've had to overcome?
I would say, man, it's price of food. Like, that's,
Okay, okay, let's talk about
that's
that.
that's the only thing, because when I first started, price of food was not the same. So it's been a challenge because we can't really raise up the price on the people. Um, it's like I would say price of food went up to about 50%, and we can't,
What?
you know, So that's been tough, but um. So and another thing too, a lot of people don't come out like they used to. So that's why we got to get into that social media. We got to get into all the platform of like Skip the Dishes and Uber and DoorDash, because. But for me, the experience is at the restaurant, right? So when people come, it's a different experience when you come through. But that's been the challenge coming with the price of food. That's been the biggest challenge for us.
Okay, good to hear. Let me ask for the other participants. The food costs, not fun.
Food
No,
cost
not
is
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I will be
Yeah,
leaving soon. Food
yeah.
cost is really it affects the business a lot. But at the end of the day, we cannot shortcut our customers because they come in to enjoy that good meal. So you're making sure you still have to put all the ingredients. You still have to put everything in there. And you can't raise the prices on them like that because then you're going to lose customers. But at the same time, like my brother said a while ago, we have to use every platform and social media that we can to spread ourselves and to sell ourselves. So Uber Eats is one of the platform that I'm on, and I'm looking to hook up Skip the Dishes and other things in order for us to make that money back that we actually putting out there to buy the good food to make the people happy.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Uh, Naza, are you back with us? Because you're on mute right now.
Yeah, just Camille and I are in the same space, so I didn't want it to echo, so I keep muting it in
No
between.
problem.
But challenges, definitely the cost of food, the cost of materials, most absolutely. Um, but what I do find, I have to say that when you're offering a quality product made with love and with care, people will spend the money on it. We've been in our space now for just a little bit under a year and a half, and the love is wonderful. People come through. Google reviews are a great help for us. I know that for sure. Ironically enough, I come from the generation of where you try something yourself, and then that is your testimonial to yourself, whether that food is good or not. Where we now live in an era where what everyone else thinks, everyone's opinions, everyone's
Interesting
testimonials and
point.
reviews, yeah, that dictates either the success or failure of a business. It can in many, many ways because that is the platform or the movements of the times. That's how things are evaluated. It's based on what others think and feel. And in that reference, that has worked for us, which is great because people have been giving us fabulous reviews, and then other people see the reviews and they come in. And when we ask, how they found out about us, they either say they saw it on IG, social media, or they saw the reviews or Googled vegan, especially in the area that we're in North York. We're the only fully vegan, fully plant-based spot in all of North York, which is
Wow.
really crazy, exactly. So that gives us a bit of an edge or a niche market. And then on top of it, the fact that you can come in here and get injera, Eritrean Ethiopian food, from this neighborhood, the people in the area have definitely welcomed it. So although there are challenges in relation to running business, especially one that we opened December of 2021, so we were still in a pandemic, finding ourselves through that and through the challenges of costing, through the challenges of high, just inflation overall, we've had to get creative. So you maybe have to tweak your ingredients a little bit. Nevertheless, the quality of the food is still fabulous, the flavor is still there, and people will come in. And so our most popular dish, what I'll say to you, is what we call the sampler plate. Now, the sampler plate was something that customers actually created. I mean, I was thinking about it. Should I do a dish that kind of includes a little bit of everything? But it was just in the back of my mind. But then when customers came in and started saying, it's too hard to just choose two items, two stews to go with the injera, the rice, and the salad. Can you do something that gives you a little bit of everything? And we say, absolutely. And that's a $20 plate. But people are willing to pay that money because they see the value of what they're getting. They see the uniqueness and the quality. And then the fact that they can get it right here in North York on Yonge Street is even a bonus because it's convenient. So, but again, the nature of the business we're in is that, which can have many challenges. We just have to keep pushing to persevere and continue to offer, like my sister said, quality food, quality ingredients, and great customer service, as Camille also mentioned, and just being open and diversifying what is offered. What I also just wanted to mention, which I didn't earlier, is that, we do, this, Ed, but, we do host cooking classes, helping people to cook healthier ways or to cook healthier food in healthier ways. So we do cooking classes. We have a brunch coming up at the end of this month, which is called Taste of Africa Part 2, which includes food, coffee ceremony. That's the Eritrean Ethiopian coffee ceremony. For those of you who don't know, it's a fabulous festive traditional thing that we do where we roast coffee beans and burn frankincense and myrrh and enjoy all that goodness. But there's so much that we do here, and the ByBlacks opportunity, we're doing this for the second time. It's so fabulous to be able to offer a prefix menu to the public that still includes delicious quality items and a little bit of even an added sweetness.
Man, you're wonderful for a person who hosts these conversations because you've given me so many different segues. But we still have to hear from Camille in regards to the whole area of food costs, and then we'll come back to Chef Erla because I know you'll have to go in a few minutes. So, Camille, how has the wonderful thing of food costs impacted your business over the last year?
With our menu items. So, for example, if we see that a menu item is not selling as much and the cost of it is high, we just take it off the menu totally, and we just keep switching around because it does, as we were saying, it doesn't make sense to be charging customers more to offset that price. We're going to lose business that way. The only way is to look at what's not working and try to flip it around to make it work and to make it feasible for us.
Okay, no problem. That was short and sweet. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. We've got more conversation topics, but Chef Erla, I know that you have to run. So I'm going to ask you quickly, how did you get involved with the ByBlacks.com Restaurant Week, and what's on your prefix menu?
Well, I got a call actually from someone asking if I wanted to participate. And I said yes. From Little Jamaica. The BIA, because I'm on the Oakwood BIA, they're the one who called me and asked me if I wanted to participate. Oakwood and Eglinton. Okay. So I said yes I rise to the occasion. I said yes, and my daughter had put the menu together for that. Do you want to tell them what the menu is?
I can speak. Sorry, guys, I can't be on video right now as I have a little baby here with me. I'm breastfeeding, but on our menu for next week is either jerk chicken or barbecue chicken with rice and a salad, and then we have our homemade in-house juices. So we have the passion fruit, we have the soursop, and we also have the mabi. And as a dessert, we have a currant roll, and we also have a potato pudding, which is both from the Caribbean, big staples in Grenada. Grenada is a very small island, but very big on taste, and we make all of those things in house, fresh ingredients. So nothing is bought outside. So that will be all $20 for all for next week.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I know that one of the people there is breastfeeding. The other one has to go, but we want to say thank you, Erla and daughter, for jumping in, and looking forward to nothing but good wishes, not only during next week, but going forward.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to share this. And at Earl's Kitchen is only going to get better because we have things that we're planning to do. We want to also do karaoke night. Now I have a little bar that I receive a liquor license for. So there's a lot of other little things that will be happening. And we're going to start our brunch on Sundays, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. We're going to start having our Sunday brunch. And the people in the village, Oakwood Village, because we at 477 Oakwood Avenue. So the people in the Oakwood Village and the greater community, they come out and they support. They love the taste of the food. Like I remember a guy came in and then he left and he came back and he said, "Are you from the South?" And I'm like, you see, the food have soul. The flavors are locked in. And this is one thing I take the pride and the joy in making sure the ingredients that I put in my food, you can get the flavor, you can feel the taste.
Excellent. Well, that's a good way to
So
sign
thank you
off.
very much for having us, and hopefully we'll be back and it's going to be better then.
Absolutely. Keep the faith.
Thank you. Bye,
Take
everyone.
care. Okay, so we got you all left, so we're going to keep on making this happen. So let me ask, how did each one of your establishments get involved with Restaurant Week? Who wants to start off?
So,
Right. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Naza.
Okay, thank you, brother. I go way, way back. Give me 1 second.
We can hear you.
Okay, great. So Roger and I kind of go way, way back before he even started ByBlacks. So, and then we reconnected. You skip some time passes, and then Roger and I reconnected about just over a year ago, I think. We reconnected, and then, but also I would see the restaurants, ByBlacks Restaurant Week, always advertised online. And so I thought, okay, when we open a place, we'll jump on that as well. That would be great to be part of a community collective and initiative to support local restaurants. And so when he brought it to my attention and he said, listen, someone is already taking care of your fees. You've been sponsored. All I need you to do is A, B, and C. This would be great exposure. I mean, he didn't have to sell me on it at all. It's self-explanatory. And so we did the first one. I believe that would have been the fall or the winter one. And now we've done this one. And I really enjoyed doing the first one because sometimes for our communities or for our community, we're not as open to trying different things. Sometimes once we hear what type of food it is, we just block out if it's not something we're accustomed to or it's something that we haven't tried before. We're not willing to venture out necessarily all the time. So this was a great opportunity because you can offer a great value with having appetizers, a main, and a dessert that is really comprehensive that a person can look at and say, oh, wow, okay, this is a great value. And I get a chance to try a new spot, both a new spot and a vegan spot in a different area. And by virtue of doing that, you come to discover that there's more than one business in this area in which they can support. And it just happened that, the ends and us participated in it because we're neighbors and, family in that regard. So that's how we participated. And it's been really fun, to be honest. And the team at ByBlacks are very patient. Roger knows what I mean by this. Very patient as we juggle life and trying to get those other things done as well. But it's I think ByBlacks is doing a fantastic job supporting local businesses, not only restaurants, but overall different businesses. And what I really love about this initiative, it's not exclusive to Toronto.
Yes.
It's Canada-wide. And so when Roger has kind of shared with me the different restaurants, Black-owned, whether it's continental Africans or whether it's, Caribbean restaurants, different parts of Canada, I was just like, really? There are Black people in that area? Really? Enough to have a restaurant? So it's been also educational in that regard.
Wonderful. So a number of things. And I wish Ryan was with me today because there's so much going on because we're broadcasting a little bit of this on Instagram Live. So I want to shout out Marjorie Barrocks, Sugary_Brown Girl. That's girl GURL. So you know that's a melanated person, not a non-melanated person who spends elsewhere girl. Also, Dr. LJ Speaks and Chef Bashir. Chef Bashir is watching. So big love to Chef Bashir. And if anyone doesn't know who he is, go to my website. Had a great conversation with him a few weeks ago. And he is a man of cuisine, big time. So just want to catch up on some of the conversation topics we have here. So we're catching up. There are certain restaurants that I truly support because you can tell that they make your meal with love and care. Well, all of these restaurants, they do that also. Earl's Kitchen also. Frequency Event Promotion says, good day, everyone and all. McMillan Group, another member of the regular family. Good morning, everyone. What a diverse compilation of culinary choices. Toronto is perhaps the most diverse city when it comes to food choices, even more so than London. Continued success to you all. Fitness IQ Camps says, yeah, that's fair with removing something off your menu, saying that to Camille. So there we go. And let's see what else. There's lots of things going on here, but I don't got enough hands and enough brains to cover it all. But Dr. Tachi says all of this food sounds delectable. And well, Dr. Tachi, you got to make a trip up from Fort Lauderdale to Toronto to come check this out during Restaurant Week. So, Camille, how did you get involved with Restaurant Week?
So we got involved in Restaurant Week because our good friend Roger came by our restaurant and was talking to us about it, and we feel it's a beautiful initiative. It's great to highlight hardworking businesses, not just because we're Black, but because we're trying to make a difference. And it's just even better because it's supporting our community, and it's beautiful. And just the fact that we're able to put together a prefix menu that would able to showcase what we do. So, for example, when we were asked what we're going to do, it was going to be barber fried chicken. Do I talk about the menu now?
If you want to,
yeah.
It's you make it happen.
Okay, sure. So our prefix menu is going to feature our barber fried chicken, which is our fried chicken tossed in a house sauce, and then we caramelize it in the oven. And then it's going to be served with traditional rice and peas. Also, a bottle of ting for dessert. It's going to be cornbread. And the appetizer is our smoky baked mac and cheese.
Wow. So is next week called Don't Worry About the Calories Week?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, good stuff. Amir, how did you come in contact with ByBlacks?
Well, I first met Roger by he came by the restaurant, but before that, he had met with my chef that was in the restaurant, Mark Lisa. He was one of the top chefs in the restaurant, and he also know Edible Bliss Amanda. But when I met him, we were talking, and he just the vibe is just. It was like I have to be a part of it, and Mark Lisa also supported it. He also wanted to be a part of it, and I'm like, we got to do it. So when we did join and the footwalk, the people that was coming through from the ByBlacks, it was really really a good experience for us, and we also wanted to be a part of every year. So it's been about what this is our third year doing it now, so it's been good, and it just, like I said, it was just the connection that I had with with Roger. When I met you, it was like it was like so I just felt the connection with you guys. It's just like you guys really trying to help the Black community, the way you guys approach us, and you're really making a difference, and I can see it clearly. So to me, that was just a no-brainer, to be honest with you.
Excellent. Fitness IQ Cam, how you doing? She goes, I know I want to try some next week. Also, Wayne Harris, who's on once a month, First Fridays. We do First Fridays financial with Wayne Harris. Says, good morning. I'll be out there on our streets next week for sure. That is fantastic. So I want to ask each one of you, two conversation pieces. One, the importance of community support to your establishments. How important is that to each one of your businesses?
To me, it's very, very important. It's just it's very important because without the community, really, it's like we really be out of business because a lot of blacks don't really support other blacks. They would rather go somewhere else because um, I don't know if it's in terms of service, and that's something that we're really really big on is customer service. When you come to the restaurant, we try to make you feel like you're at home. This is your space, not even my space. It's your space. That's why we do the way we at decor. It's like make it feel like cozy and make you feel like people come to the restaurant. They don't even want to leave. To be honest with you, they be there for 3 4 hours. I'm like, we got you gotta get them out because people coming in, they gotta sit somewhere, and so the community been supportive on our behalf. They've been really supportive. I'm not saying 100% because you're gonna get the yes and the no's, but they've been very supportive. And during the pandemic as well, we've been donating like food to like for the community like that really needs that needs it. So I think it's very important to connect with the community.
Okay. Naza, Camille, how important is community support to your business and to you?
For us, community is at the core of my being. I am a child who is born in community,
Yeah.
born and raised in community. So from my young upbringings in Africa and Eritrea and Sudan to here, community is at the core of everything. Not only from the business, although this is a conversation about business, but just overall, completely the wholesome approach to life. And in saying that, it's so important in business. We cook our food not only for us, but for the global community, for the broader community. One of the challenges sometimes that I find with our people is that if a business is outside of what they deem to be, this is our community, certain particular geographical areas, and if a business is another area, they won't go venture out of the physical community, the geographical community, to go support that business, which is community at the same time. That's one of the things. And sometimes when they're not sure if they're going to like the food or if they're not sure what type of food it is. So one of the things I know I'll do here, or when I'm out in community speaking and just connecting with people, is just approach it from a place of delicious food made with love and care. Forget about what kind of food it is, but know that the food has been prepared with love and with care, which you're going to taste, which you alluded to earlier, Ed. And so if our communities don't support us and we leave that responsibility to others, then we will be putting ourselves in the same predicament that we have historically experienced and continue to experience. We must see value in each other. We must see value in the businesses in our communities. And in saying that, the businesses also have to step up, offer better service, offer better product or quality, offer better experiences, because we know some of our businesses in our communities also don't practice them. They don't do the best business practices, and the consumer feels it. We have to understand, without customers, without the consumer, we cannot stay open, we cannot exist. That is the baseline of it all. It's not the other way around. And I've seen where you walk into an establishment by us, by our people, and you are disregarded. You're not acknowledged, you're not welcomed, you're not greeted, simple things that we all know from little children. So we have to see the value in each other. So let's spend the money into our communities, into our businesses, instead of taking it and spending it elsewhere, where we don't even get proper treatment, you don't get proper food or quality, they just want you in and out. But why not spend that hard-earned money onto your community, which it supports that family, and whoever that business has working for them or with them supports their staff. And so by you supporting one business that looks like you, that represents you, you are actually supporting how many families? And think of it as though we want the reverse. If you have a business, you're a community member, you want your community to support you. You want your community to jump in and see the value of what you bring to the community and what you offer. Because what we do is an extension very much of ourselves. So we have to kind of open up a little bit more. And also in my field, like doing plant-based vegan food, putting the value on that, spend the money on repairing the body, nourishing the body with wholesome food, as opposed to, oh, I'll spend $200 on a pair of shoes, but I don't want to spend $20 on this meal. The meal will do you great service and great benefits, as opposed to the shoes that are going to wear out or kind of become out of style, and then you're going to throw them out. So this is what I see, but absolutely community at the core of our business. And that community includes us, but it includes the global community as well. And again, this is what ByBlacks is doing, bringing community all under one platform. So before technology and social media, we would not have had this opportunity to reach as many people as we have in this moment with your show, with the social media, the different aspects of technology, where we can do a live interview and then, thousands and millions of people can watch you online live from across the globe. So this is the community.
Excellent. Camille, importance of community to your business and to you.
I think support from the community means a lot because we're stronger together. And I feel like if we support each other, then more of us can start to venture out and do other ventures. It's very rare that you find people in our community are able to open successful businesses past a certain amount of time. So I feel when we do see it happening, we should uplift the businesses as well. And it means a lot when I see people from my community come up to support me. It means that they care and they're enjoying the food and that I'm some way making them proud.
Excellent. Well, we're going to shut it down on Instagram Live. Thanks for all the people that jumped in. I think NBR_boss, the Macmillan Group, Speakeasy _music, Naja, all everyone who jumped on. Look, if you want to catch the rest of the conversation, live or replay, go to the Dr. Vibe Show on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So we got some more comments here. Macmillan Group says, such a spot-on analysis. Stepping out of our geographic and culinary comforts will help us grow and scale. Also, good morning, Tim Frey. How are you? And question from Wayne Harris, I think building on what you just shared. What percentage of your business comes from the Black community, and what would you like it to be?
I would say for my business, the ends, it's about 30%.
Wow. What would you like it to be?
I would like it to be 50. I'm not sure if that has to do with the area I'm in. It's highly Korean dense, the demographic that my business is placed in. So, of course, my clientele is going to be higher in that way. But I would love if it could be raised to 50% at least.
What percentage of, just kidding with you, Camille, what percentage of your business is Korean based?
I would say about 40%.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, so I just feel, honestly, for me, I feel it's where you go. It's where you reside. It's where your business is. That's the heart. It's that your community is highly one nationality. You're going to attract that nationality.
Interesting. All right. Naza, Amir, what percentage of your business is Black based, and what would you like it to be? Who wants to go ahead first?
So for ours, I'd say it's about 10%, give or take. Also keeping in mind, in the area there aren't so many of us, keeping that in mind. But about 10%, the rest is really mixed. It's kind of a wild card, to be honest. It's pretty mixed. What I'd like it to be, I would love for my people, 100% of my clientele, 100% of it to be my people, and the other 100% of it to be everyone else, the global community. Because what that means, if my community is coming here and supporting, that means my community is repairing and healing itself by eating food that's made with love and care, food that's cruelty free, that's plants, that's rejuvenating of the body, the mind, and the cells, and alchemizing everything. So I would love that. I want my people to eat healthy and be well.
Okay. Amir.
I would say mine's about 50-50. It's a mix. I have people coming from everywhere to come and support, from even the States. When they come from the States, the first stop, if they want to try Haitian food in Toronto, is where they go. Is where they go to. Um, and also, I work in film for a long time, so I have a lot of people in film that comes there, which is not part of the community. So I would say 50% of the people that come there from just different background, but a lot of it, I have a lot of Haitians that come there, but about 50-50. But I would
Okay.
like for it to be because there's a lot of Haitians in Toronto right now, so I would like to see more of them come out and support. But I've been getting a lot of support.
Okay, good stuff. So comments from the family here. Fitness IQ Camp says, yes, Koreans do love our flavors. LOL. And Hayden says, just thanking each of you for your business that makes our community proud. That doesn't always happen. Blessings. So I want to come back to the whole area of the business side. How challenging is it these days to get the stuff that you make? Is there anything outside of cost that makes it challenging? Do you ever run into supply challenges getting stuff? Just love to know. Anybody?
Yeah, so for example, I was telling NASA the other day that the supply that we get our cases of chicken from have limited to one case per customer per transaction. So that's even seeing, wow, how is chicken on shortage? So
Okay. No problem. I just got Naza's gonna have to leave. So Naza, would love you to have any final comments that you have for our family, and we'll let you go. So if you can just share any final words, we'd appreciate it. You are on mute. Okay, Naza's having some technical difficulties here. Got to unmute your. Oh, she's asking for technical help. Okay, no problem. So, she. Oh, they're in the same pot. This is hilarious. They're a few feet from each other. This is funny. Yeah, it's from her end. You know what? You know what's gonna happen, Amir? She's gonna. Camille's gonna bring.
okay, NASA's coming over here to finish it.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's great. We'll wait for Naza. We'll just put up her company's contact information. She'll just give us some final words.
Okay.
That's
Okay. The beauty of having your family right next to you, right?
yes. So
Sorry about
final
that.
words from you.
Yeah, my screen froze. Okay, so we have to go. We have a quick catering. We have to finish off. But what I wanted to say is thank you to ByBlacks for hosting this amazing week and continue to do it, promoting and supporting small businesses Canada-wide. And I also just wanted to let everyone know what we have on the menu, what's on offering for the prefix ByBlacks week. So we for appetizers, you have the choice of one of our popular baked veggie samosas, which are excellent. They have just the right amount of spice and flavor. Or you can have one of our organic mixed green salads that's topped with all kind of veggies, sunflower, pumpkin seeds, and your choice of dressing. For your main, you can do the injera sampler plate, which includes injera, 3 different stews. So incredible. And or you could do it with rice for those who are gluten-free. You'll do it with our ginger, turmeric, cloves, cinnamon, cardamom rice. Get you hungry really this Friday morning. And then for dessert, we have organic coconut mango chia pudding with cinnamon and cardamom.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So pure goodness, and that's just $29.95. Okay, so all next week we're open from Tuesday to Saturday.
Is Camille coming back?
Yeah, he's coming right back. Thank you, Ed. It's good to see you. Thank you, Brother Amir. I'm
We'll
due
see you
to
soon.
check out one of your 90s nights. It looks amazing.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right. Camille is in now, but there's just a flip, same camera flip. All right, here we go. So Camille, any final words? I think you've shared what's on the prefix menu. Any final words you'd like to share with our family?
Yeah, This was an amazing opportunity, and I'm so excited to be a part of the ByBlacks Week. I hope each and every one of you can come out and try all of our delicious menu items. I hope to as well get out there and try everyone's food. So hopefully we can all meet. And yeah, thank you, Dr. Vi. This was amazing.
My pleasure, and have a great rest of the day. And myself and Roger will do our best to come out and see you next week. And both to you, Erla and Naza, remember to give yourselves grace and don't just manage your time, manage your energy.
I love that. Thank you.
Take care. Have a great day.
Okay, take care, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, look who's left standing.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. So before we go back to Amir, we got some comments here. Well, we got this. Ray, from a purely business perspective and based on the city's demographic mix, I think having 75% of your businesses or more coming from the non-Black patrons can ensure survivability. Interesting. Wayne says, thanks for those answers. The more diverse your clients, the better your chances of longevity. Ray said, the sisterhood always wins. The support is real. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, here's a question for you, Amir, since you're the last one standing.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at your supply chain, how much of it is collective buying within the community versus individual purchases? Is there a Black Restaurant Association to collaborate on buying? Good question.
Collaboration with on buying with
Yes.
other restaurants.
Like are there Black restaurant or restaurateurs buying in a collective?
I don't see that. Well, I haven't done that, but I've had another lady that owns a restaurant not too far from me, Simone's, and she can give us tips. Also, we also share ideas where to go buy, where to find products, at a better price. So we share that. So it's and that way, but not buying together. I think that is a great idea. I think that would be more sufficient.
Yeah, because I wonder, especially in the city that we live in, Toronto, there's a lot of Chinese, Korean grocery stores, and something tells me that they buy. I'm only making an assumption, but something tells me that they get together and collaborate and buy as a bulk, like as a group.
That's how the Chinese
Yes,
operates for
yes.
sure. But we we don't operate that way, and I think that's a good idea. We should operate that way, and that's one thing about ByBlacks. They, by trying to bring the community together, and it's a great idea. I actually would mention that to Simone.
Yes, I think there's definitely a good opportunity there. Thanks for that question from Wayne.
That is a good question.
Let me ask, since I have you for a few more moments, what was involved in the decision-making process to move from your small little place on Kingston Road to where you now are on the Danforth in Toronto? How long, take us through that journey. When did that thought process start and how long did it take?
Well, from the beginning, before we even opened, the idea is to have multiple restaurants within Toronto and Ottawa, and just moving different locations. And so when we opened on Kingston Road, it's just like we didn't have enough space for the people that wanted to come there, wanted to have the birthday parties there, because it's just, and you've been there, just like we couldn't accommodate to them. Yeah. So it was really tight. So when we got that place on the Danforth, when we found it, we were like, this is it. We went in there to check it out. It was like we could do a lot of things in there, even the events that we do in there, the fundraising. We've done a lot of event for mental health issues. We've done networking events in there, all type of events. That's something that I always been doing from a long time, like almost 20 years in Toronto, putting events together like within the Haitian community. So I'm like, this is an opportunity to do it. So so my partner and I decided to move there, and Edible Bliss Amanda decided to come on board and to be part of the one of the head chef in there with me. And Francine, she's a great business. Um, I don't know what to say about Francine. She's like one of the
Right, she's great
backbones.
at operations.
Yeah. So,
Great front of house.
oh
Great,
my God.
yeah, so
So
many talents.
yeah. So I don't even know. She's been amazing helping us grow this business at the same time. So yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a real good one.
Right. And Wayne says again, yes, there's something called the Korean Business Association. I've known about that organization for a long time, and they pool together and act as a collective when they want to move on initiatives like buying supplies, buying groups. So they come as a group, not just an individual. So the KB, I've known about that organization for a long time. So thanks for bringing that up, Wayne. Tim Frey, friend of the show. There are buying groups already. Most of my fellow Black executives in the hospitality field have been working with buying groups for decades, but not enough Black establishments are prepared to join. Interesting.
Is that in Toronto?
Yes, it would be. Tim is based in the Greater Toronto area. So if you ever want to have a conversation with Tim about that, I could certainly get your contact information, and you can maybe have a conversation to see what opportunities are in regards like a Black, I don't know, culinary association or something like that. So you can go to these suppliers as a bulk, as a group, and hopefully get lower prices and then lower costs.
That's right.
One last thing I'm going to ask with you before we let you go. For the longest period of time, I heard, and I don't know if it still exists, the challenge of staffing.
Not necessarily that we don't have that issue anymore.
Okay.
From the beginning we did, but what we did, we hired more than we needed. That's what we did. So that's what we did. We hired more people than we needed. Just give them shorter hours, but we just have that's what we did.
So that has solved that issue. Good to hear. Excellent. Then before we let you go, what's on the menu for next week?
So the menu, as a starter, we do a cod marinade, which is fritters with Haitian spices, deep fried. We also do plantain bowls, like the plantain as a cup. You could put whatever meat you want. You would do griot, which is a pork, deep fried pork, or you could put deep fried goat in the cup and top it up with some spicy pickles, we call it, coleslaw, which is Haitian style, is pickles.
Also, nice and spicy. Love that coleslaw. It's got some kick to it.
Yeah, it has a little bit of kick. And also do the filo bite, which is a mango salsa and a filo cup that you have options to. And for that's for the appetizer. And then the main course, we do it comes in a we could do goat, chicken, beef, or pork, and that comes with a John rice, which is a black mushroom rice. It's the mushroom is from Haiti. It's an exotic mushroom that you only get from Haiti, so we import it, and that it comes with a whisk beet salad, which is a potato, red beets, and carrot salad, and also come with sweet or green plantain on the side, and Creole gravy. And for dessert, also do the rum cake cheesecake, which is very, very popular right now, made by Edible Bliss. We made it right.
Yes, the rum cheesecake. Boom!
Yeah, it's really good. We also do a banana beignet. So you have the choice of the banana beignet or the rum cake cheesecake.
Wonderful. Yeah. Amir, thank you for taking the time. Thank you for you and your team, all you do. Well, I'm going to be down there because I'm going to be down there within the next week or two. So I'm looking forward to it.
Can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Appreciate you. And remember, to you and your team, remember to give yourself grace and don't just manage your time, manage your energy.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
it. Keep the faith.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye-bye. All right, folks. Wow, that was a fast and furious. Wow, that was crazy. Let's see. McMillan Group, great menu. Uh, Tim says nationally, I work with Gordon, Simcoe, Summit, and Stewart's, who are broadline distributors, and they work with buying groups like Pub Concept Group X and Unipco. We need a Black group here. Yes, we do need a Black group here. So I'm hoping, Tim, that Amir asked me for your contact information so you could have a conversation, see if we can make that buying group, Black buying group, when it comes to restaurant stuff together. Fitness IQ Cam says, me really hungry now. Well, I was hungry once I started this conversation, so you need to catch up. All right, family, another great conversation today. You know what? I just feel like playing that ad again. So let's do it. All right. I don't think anything else has to be said. I think we covered it all. Again, that's who I was speaking with today. If you want to find more information about Restaurant Week, ByBlacks.com Restaurant Week. ByBlacks.com // Restaurant Week. And I'm even going to be more crazy. I'm actually going to show you the website just real quick. And then I've got a bonus announcement for everyone. So just stay on real quick. Let's bring it up here. There we go. Starts in 2 days, 21 hours, 58 minutes, and 11 seconds as we're chatting right now. And let's just scroll down. This is what it's all about. So as Naza mentioned, it's right across Canada. They're Western restaurants. Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, Surrey, Central Canada, lots in the Toronto area, Little Jamaica, Ottawa, Scarborough, which is part of Trump. You know, we got a lot of stuff in the GTA, but we also have some stuff in Brampton, Windsor, and Eastern Canada. Lots of Nova Scotian restaurants participating. So wherever you are, and those are all the sponsors. Hail out to all the sponsors, especially the Black Opportunity Fund, who is the official sponsor. There are a bunch of the media sponsors, including myself there, community associations, Afro-Caribbean Business Network, Black Business and Professional Network, Black Business Initiative, etc., Jamaican Canadian Association, etc., tourism boards, Destination Toronto, Destination Halifax, Discover Halifax, Explore Edmonton. So you got it all here. It's all done. Okay, so hope everyone has a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday. I'm hoping Ryan will be back. He was supposed to make a day, but we hope everything's okay. So as always, we're going to close out with this. Live your life as a dream. If you can dream it, you can make it. Sometimes you have to get smaller to get stronger. Block assumptions, then aim bigger, aim better, aim higher, aim wider. Love, faith, and respect. Remember to give yourselves grace. Big bonus, I didn't even mention, we're going to be doing another Restaurant Week conversation today at 12 noon. With Western restaurants. I should have mentioned that right at the beginning. Bad hosts. So we're going to be at 12 noon. We're going to be doing round 2 on a Friday. So we'll call it the Morning Vibe Extra because it's morning out in the West Coast at 12 noon. West Coast, it's 9 a.m. in the morning. So if you can, come back or put a notification. That's, again, follow the Dr. Vibe Show on YouTube, especially on YouTube. Hit the notification bell. And also, subscribe and you'll get notified. Wherever else you're watching this, follow, share it out with people. So yeah, we'll be back at 12 noon. Should have mentioned that. Bad host. You do forgive me, I hope. Some last comments here. Beautiful day it seems. Yes. Great show. Yes. Thank you. 12 noon. See you soon. At least I'll have one person back at 12 noon. All right. Other than myself. And Ryan can't make it at 12 noon because he has to host an online event. So Let's close it off. Live your life as a dream. If you can dream it, you can make it. Sometimes you have to get small to get stronger. Block assumptions, then aim bigger, aim better, aim higher, aim wider. Love, faith, and respect. Remember to give yourselves grace, and don't just manage your time, manage your energy. God bless. Peace be well. Keep the faith and walk good.
Here we go.